Welcome, crystal and gemstone enthusiasts and fans. In this video podcast, I'm going to present to you a selection of fascinating crystal and gemstone books I found at my local library, perfect for deepening your knowledge of their origins, chemical compositions, healing properties, and metaphysical significance. Whether you're a curious beginner, passionate collector, or energy healer, these trusted resources offer valuable insights and inspiration to expand your crystal journey. Join me as I highlight must-read titles for anyone interested in the beauty, science, and spiritual power of crystals and gems. In this batch of crystal and gem books, I have children's books about crystals, rocks, minerals, and gems. These books are specially designed for children or anyone who would like to learn basics about crystals, gems, rocks, and minerals, and where they're actually coming from, its composition, and even how they formed. So, I would recommend this book called Rocks and Minerals, Crystals. And this one actually This book is authored by Patrick Parrish. And what I like about this book is that it's got some colorful illustrations. And also this is going to be actually great for children who are learning crystals, gems, rocks, and minerals for the first time. And it even mentioned about the miracles of crystals, and it can actually, crystals are actually used for, not just for, just to look at it as the beauty of it, but also crystals are actually used for everyday use, including technology. Like for instance, the ultrasound. Some of the components of the ultrasound may have some crystals like silicon or quartz. And it even mentions that what do computers, cell phones, and ultrasounds have in common? None would be possible without crystals. Even our watches also has clear quartz. And without quartz, then how can a watch be able to actually become operatable? It's not just the battery and the components, you gotta have quartz as well too. Anyway, it even introduces what crystal means. So I think I would recommend this to kids who are learning crystals for the first time. And even adults alike too. Even high school students that are also learning crystals, even college students, even especially like students that are trying to get into gemology, for instance, or even geology. It even comes with the explanation about crystal lattices and how do crystals form. Like for instance, this one is actually a cave full of giant selenites that is actually located in Mexico. See? It even has a caption right here. Cave of Crystals. In 2000, Mexican miners discovered the Cave of Crystals. Its selenite crystals are the largest on Earth. Some measure more than 36 feet, just in close parentheses, 11 meters long. It even discusses about elements as well too. Even chemical composition, I think. See how colorful these illustrations are? I would recommend this to anyone, not just for children, but also for young adults and adults alike too. And this seems to be fun as well too. I've noticed that too. Oh well. Isn't this cool? So, if you're looking at, for the Rocks and Minerals Crystals book, you can also check it out on maybe like a Google search or even on the internet, I'd say. And this was actually published in 2020. So this book has been published 5 years ago. Anyways, so that is Rocks and Crystal Minerals by Patrick Parrish. Next book that I have here is called All About Crystals and Gems, Discovering Treasures of the Natural World by Libby Romero. And this was published in 2021. Check this out. The illustration in this book, or the illustrations in this book, are very colorful as well too. And this is another crystal book or crystal gem rock and mineral book that I would recommend to kids, young adults, and adults alike as well. It even mentions about understanding crystals. And look how colorful these crystals are. And I think most of them are calcite, and some of them might be microcrystalline crystals as well too, and other forms of crystals. It even mentions that most rocks are made of different types of crystals that grow near each other. And it even says Earth's center or inner core is made of crystallized iron. Isn't this amazing? And it even discusses ice cold crystals, and I think what it's mentioning about is the formation of snowflakes. It even mentions or discusses about crystal shapes too, and I'm pretty sure this one is almandine garnet and its crystal structure of garnet. It even has discussions about tools of the trade, making the cut, which I think that this author also discusses about lapidary. And lapidary means it's a person skilled at the art of cutting and polishing gemstones. It's pretty straightforward too. And this is the image or the picture about the author too. Nice. Oh, cool. This one. It even mentions about danger zones of crystals, and some of them can be pretty dangerous and deadly, like for instance asbestos and even cinnabar. Galena. I didn't realize that galena is also pretty dangerous and toxic as well too. So I think it's best to be careful handling these crystals though. Anyways, well, definitely this is a must check out right here too. And next one I'm gonna also show you is about Engineered by Nature, Cave of Crystals by Martha London. And this is another recommended book that I would recommend for kids, young adults, teens and adults alike. And this was actually published in 2021. And this one has some pretty good photographs and illustrations. It even mentions about crystal towers, and this one, I'm pretty sure this one is the cave of selenite or crystals found in Mexico. It even mentions about getting inside this crystal cave. And like for instance, this professional right here, I think he is one of the scientists or workers who has to wear this protective gear, and I think it's because the Cave of Crystals is actually nearly 140 degrees Fahrenheit to even be inside there, or 60 degrees centigrade or Celsius. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend anyone to actually get inside this Cave of Crystals, because it gets really, really hot inside too. And some of these scientists have to also wear some kind of protective gear, even oxygen, as well as some ice packs too in their uniforms. See, I can read this to you guys for a little bit here. According to this book, the crystals gleam as the scientists shine their flashlights. The scientists wear orange suits filled with ice packs. The scientists are sweaty. The Cave of Crystals is nearly 140 degrees Fahrenheit or 60 degrees Celsius. Oxygen masks wheeze, actually, it says right here. It is hard to breathe in the heat. The scientists have 30 minutes to gather as much information as possible. After that, they will need to leave the cave to cool down. See? And some of them are miners too. See, like for instance, this is a miner right here, holding a long giant selenite. It even comes with this interesting cool map right here. Yep. And this is some sort of a lab, I think. It even has the history of it as well too. And it even mentions about formed in heat and water too. There you have it. Next we're going to move on to Crystals by Grace Hansen. It comes with photos and beautiful illustrations as well too. It even mentions about the meaning of crystals. And it says straightforward that crystals are hard minerals. They can be many shapes, sizes, and colors. To understand crystals, it is important to know about atoms. Yep. So atoms are the building blocks of the universe, so which is earth, air, water, and everything around you are made of atoms. We are made of atoms too. Cool. Well, I can go on and on with this book, but I actually don't have to. But you get the picture. See? It even mentions about crystal systems too. There you go. So, another one that I would like to show you is this book called Awesome Infographics, Rocks and Gems. So this one is more of an infographic style kind of illustration. It even mentions about what rocks are, even especially types of mountains. It even shows parts of the earth too, from crusts to inner core. It even mentions rock and crystal structure as well, and crystals right here. See? This is very, I wouldn't say interactive, but this is more of a kind of like an infographic style kind of illustration. It even mentions about marble statues, birthstones, and jewelry too. This is pretty cool. And the author of the Awesome Infographics, Rocks and Gemstones they're actually two people. They are Holly Duhigg and Heather Kissock. And this was actually published in 2021. It even comes with a QR code to actually scan and enter the book code, and you'll be able to actually interact with the book, so, and even the topics about rocks and gems online. And it even comes with 3-step instructions too, if you don't want to do, or if you don't want to scan the QR code. This is a pretty cool crystal and gem book, especially made for kids, teens, young adults, and adults alike too. So these are the 5 books that I would recommend for those people, or for anyone who would like to know crystals, gems, rocks, and minerals in general. And it doesn't have to be crystal healing. So anyways, we're gonna move forward to some of the books, or well, I would say a lot of books that focuses on crystal healing. Well, these are the books that I'm currently showing to you. And majority of them are crystal healing books. And there's several of them. Can't imagine I borrowed so many books. Well, anyways, I'm gonna do the best that I can to show you these books, and I'm gonna do the best that I can to highlight each of them, but not all of them. But I'll see how it goes. Anyways, this book is called The Modern Guide to Crystal Healing it includes over 400 crystals to transform your life. And this book is authored or written by Philip Permut. And it even says for the best-selling author of The Crystal Healer. Cool. This was actually published in 2021. So, it even comes with illustrations of tumbled and raw crystals. It even discusses about how crystals work and scientific evidence too. Okay, cool. Wow, this is pretty interesting too. It even mentions about programming a crystal, as well as focus on the purpose of crystal and repeated programming. This is pretty cool. And this is actually the crystal finder right here. So this is pretty cool. It even has each gemstones and crystals and each of their meanings and healing properties. I would recommend this to anyone who are doing some research about crystal healing. Or even it would be great also to actually use this as reference if you're looking for a specific gemstone or crystal and you want to learn more about its healing properties and compositions. I think this book is a good resource actually. It even comes with illustrations as well too. And there are some crystals and gems that I haven't even actually tackle or discuss even on most of my crystal videos yet. So I think this is a perfect book for me as well too. And it's even actually categorized from basically from each of their color identification too, from like blues to violets. Some of them are grouped in their specific color actually. And it even has rainbow, green, even reds and oranges too. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. Cool. And even browns and blacks too. Yellows, white, clear, you name it. Philip Permut also published Crystal Reiki Healing, the powerful or powerhouse therapy for mind, body, and spirit. And this was actually published in 2020. This book is actually specialized for Reiki healers or Reiki professionals. It even mentions about how to Reiki a crystal, and also the meaning of Reiki. And for those of you that don't know about Reiki, I'm gonna actually read this to you about the meaning of Reiki, according to this book right here. So it says, Reiki is an amazing, simple but powerful form of spiritual healing practice in which the practitioner channels Reiki and in close parentheses, universal life force energy, which is in and around every living being. Using healing and meditation techniques, Reiki healers learn how to focus this energy so that it follows into the recipient. It is said that Reiki has an intelligence of its own and knows where it is required, and therein lies its power. Reiki is for everyone because everyone has Reiki. It is a completely natural energy. Think of when a child falls and scrapes their knee. Their parent places a hand on the knee for a few seconds and the pain disappears. It is natural Reiki healing energy. Okay? It even comes with colorful illustrations, and each crystal have their own specific meanings and color categories as well. Same thing as this book too. I have Crystals for Holistic Well-Being, Practical Crystals by Kathy Banegas, and it's illustrated by Vicki Lester. This book was actually published in 2023, and according to this book, the Practical Crystals is an empowering guide that teaches you the powerful healing properties of 150 crystals, shining holistic light on the best crystals to connect within everyday scenarios, from adding magic to specific occasions or special occasions, and uplifting your energy levels to boosting your career. Okay. So, it comes with beautiful illustrations right here. It even mentions some crystals that are actually specifically for sexual energy, used for relaxation even, especially good dreams, peace. It even mentions about crystals for every chakra. Even crystals for the new moon as well, and full moon. Okay, that's pretty cool. Next, I have Crystal Power, 12 Essential Crystals for Health and Healing by Kat Young, PhD. And this book was actually published in 2020. And also, this one comes with not just illustrations, but also it even discusses about combining crystals with the laws of chakra, and even some crystal pairings and zodiac signs that also crystals and gemstones that are especially designed specially for each zodiac sign. Yes, this book has a lot to cover as well too. It even also has essential oils that are specific for each crystal and chakra. There you go. There's another interesting illustration and notes right here. And crystal formations and crystal systems. It's pretty cool. There you go. It's amazing. Alright. Also, I have this book called Crystals for Emotional Healing, a contemporary guide by Stacy Harrell. And this book was published in 2020. And according to this book, it says Crystals for Emotional Healing is your user-friendly guide to incorporating crystals into your meditative wellness and healing practice. Within these pages, you'll find handy, detailed profiles on 100 different crystals and stones, with insights of how to use them to feel calmer, stronger, and more positive. These carefully curated crystals are chosen for their power in easing emotional distress and healing to manifest beneficial habits and uplifting growth into your life. Discover how Garnet can help you release inhibitions, how hematite can help boost self-esteem, and how jade can encourage feelings of tranquility and peace. With Crystals for Emotional Healing, the power to select a comforting and healing tool is in your hands. Okay. It even comes with colorful illustrations, and each crystal and gems have specific meanings and healing properties. And they even come with corresponding chakras too, and origins. So this one's also a pretty cool book to have as well. Next, I have The Power of Crystal Healing, a complete guide to stone and energy work by Silbey, Master Healer. And this is her headshot right here. It even says on the back of the book, with easy to follow instructions, guidelines for building a personal crystal healing kit, a diverse array of practices and powerful meditations, and over 100 beautiful pictures of the most powerful healing stones, this book will be an amazing first step for readers seeking a path to transformative healing. Cool. Comes with colorful pictures and illustrations. Oh, I like this book too. And same concept. Each crystal has chakra correspondence, and as well as color, physical healing qualities, emotional healing qualities, and channeled healing qualities too. It's pretty cool. It even comes with basic crystal healing pattern, like this one for instance. Oh, this is a beautiful illustration of quartz, amethyst, and I think this one may be sunstone too, or morganite, and I can't confirm. It should have a small caption. Well, anyway, it's fine. Ooh. This is pretty cool. Crystals for grief. And even crystals for different ailments too, and even circulation and blood pressure. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think this may be a good book resource for crystal healers and Reiki practitioners too, I think. Next, I have the Zen Out Guide to Understanding Crystals, your handbook to using and connecting to crystal energy by Cassie All, founder of Zen Out. And this book was actually published in 2020, and also, according to this book on the back, It says, the stunning reference guide covers everything you need to know about crystals and their unique healing properties. Discover which crystal is right for you and harness its power as you become more balanced and centered. Add more meaning to your spiritual craft by finding ideal pairings and correspondence to boost your crystal's energy. Find out which moon phases, days of the week, zodiac signs, and chakras works best for each. Approachable exercises made it easy for you to practice techniques for amplifying healing, energy, manifesting your intentions, enhancing your ritual work, and identifying crystals that best resonates for you. And it even comes with illustrative guide of over 90 crystals. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. So, it comes with beautiful illustrations as well, and even ways to cleanse crystals. It even mentions when to cleanse your crystals as well as sacred geometry symbols and grids. Yep, crystal grids. It even has some illustration of crystal grids, like crystals grids for peaceful space, letting go. It even comes with crystal grids for wealth as well, and attracting love. Cool. This one is called The Essential Book of Crystal Healing, Using Gemstones for Everyday Wellness by Suzanne Edwards. And this was actually published in 2023. And this one it actually comes with this beautiful crystal grid, kind of like a flower of life illustration right here. And check this out. This book comes with beautiful illustrations as well and photos. And it has different meanings of each crystal. And each of them are categorized in their specific colors too. It even talks about chakras. Even how to cleanse your crystals too. And it even comes with different forms of crystals, from sphere or ball to crystal cluster or raw crystals. And some of them are single terminated crystals, pyramids, palm stones, twin crystal, and double terminator crystals as well. And next I have the crystal healing, the science and psychology behind what it works, what doesn't work, or what doesn't, and why, by Dan R. Lynch and Julie A. Kirsch, PhD. So about this book, this was actually published in 2021. So it even says whether you are new to crystal healing or have some experience with it, you should be asking questions. Does it work? Who says it's okay? What stones should I buy and why? This book will help you find the answers. So this book actually covers topics in geology, rocks and minerals, as well as its psychological meanings to it as well too. And then also inside you will find an illustration to the basics of geology and mineralogy, a critical look at the most popular methods of crystal healing, an examination of the science and psychology beyond what crystal healing is said to do, and a description of common healing stones and the facts about their origins. Okay. Alright. So it even comes with photos and illustrations of these crystals too. This is pretty cool. Oh, look. Crystal facial? Anyone? All right. Next I have The Complete Modern Guide for Beginners and Beyond Crystal Healing by Julia Van Doren. Goldie Rocks. So this was actually published in 2023. And according to this book, this is your complete guide to crystal healing and wellness for the series that transformed the modern crystal movement. Discover the healing magic of over 150 of the most popular crystals, minerals, and gemstones, and everything you need to know to begin adding their energy to your daily life, home, and spirit. Alright, and these actually have, or comes with, each of these crystal and gemstones comes with different meanings, and it comes with beautiful illustrations too. Cool. Oh, this one even comes with crystal grids too. Okay. And then I have the Crystal Zodiac book. And this one specifically talks about an astrological guide to enhancing your life with crystals. So it mentions about each zodiac that corresponds with each crystal. So this book was actually published in 2020, and this book also mentions about each planetary signs as well, that also corresponds with their zodiac signs and crystals as well. This is pretty good. And about the author, Katie Huang is actually the founder of Love by Luna, a leading astrological lifestyle brand, and co-founder of Moonbox, an international subscription box service aligned with the lunar cycle. And she has been even featured in Forbes, Cosmopolitan, Allure, and Marie Claire, among other outlets. And interesting, she currently resides in LA. There you go. I think this book might be also great for astrologists too. Who knows? It's a good resource for not just for crystal healers and Reiki practitioners and chakra healers, but also, what about astrologists too, right? Very, very interesting. And how about if I should actually show you other crystal books. I know there's going to be too many of them, but I'll see what I can do to try to show you these books at a glance. And I don't want to be like spending way too much time trying to talk about each of these books, but it gives you an idea of what these books look like and which books you'd like to use for everyday help that you need, or maybe doing some research about these books as well too. Anyways, this one is called Crystal Pairings, Powerful Crystal Combinations for Well-Being by Emily Suzanne Rael. And it says, discover which crystals to use together in order to create a powerful nexus. Using this unique approach, readers will be able to fully realize the true power of crystals. Okay, great. And this comes with different illustrations and meanings of each crystal too. Pretty cool. Oh, it even mentions emerald too, in which I have not made a video about emerald yet, but that's something to think about too. Cool. Nice. And there's another one called The Crystal Workshop by Azalea Lee. A journey into the healing power of crystals. And this was also, let's see, this was actually it looks like this was actually published in 2020, but I can't confirm. I'm just looking at the copyright itself. So, anyways, it comes with beautiful illustrations as well. It even also mentions about meditation with these crystals. And it even comes with different resources, or a list of resources as well. Oh, here it is. Yes, just to confirm that this was actually published in 2020. And the illustrations and the photos are beautiful as well. Isn't this cool? I think these are crystal slices as well. I think this might be like, I would guess tourmaline. Yep, it is. I almost thought they look like agate. These are actually slices of multicolored tourmalines. Cool. Alright. This is interesting. It's called How to Meditate with Crystals, Simple Ways to Change Your Life by Jolie DeMarco. Published in 2021. This book is about meditating with crystals for purpose, abundance, healing, and spiritual connection, according to this book. And here you go. This is Jolie DeMarco right here, and this is her photo. Okay, it comes with illustrations with grids. Not bad. Yeah, some of the, most of the illustrations are not in color, but they're kind of like more of black and white. And, oh, my correction here. It even comes with some colorful illustrations as well. Cool. It even mentions about what crystals to use. And there are 33 of them, according to this book. Very, very interesting. It even comes with this book that I'm going to be mentioning about, called The Ultimate Guide to Crystals, The Beginner's Guide in the Healing Energy of 100 Crystals and Stones, by Rachel Hancock. Let's take a look at the book on the inside, or let's have a look at this book. It's called, okay, right here. This one is Chera White, and this one's Rose Quartz. And each of these crystals have emotional healing, physical healing, and spiritual healing as well. And it even comes with crystal guide and chakras. It even has a section talking about what are crystals. Cool. Oh, check this out. Blue sapphire. This is the raw form of blue sapphire as well. Cool. Alright. Next we're gonna move forward to this next book called Crystal Basics. The Energy, Healing, Spiritual Power of 200 Gemstones, by Nicholas Pearson. And this was published in 2020. And by the way, just in case I didn't mention, this Ultimate Guide to Crystals book was published in 2022. So, the Crystal Basics book mentions 200 gemstones. It is specifically used for energy, healing, and spiritual power. Great. And this is the photo of the author, Nicholas Pearson. And he is a crystal healing teacher too. And he offers a compendium of 200 rocks, minerals, gemstones and crystal formations, organized alphabetically and feature full color photographs. Okay, that's what it says on the back of the book. Here you go. Even mentions about crystal elixirs. And it's got some colorful illustrations and photos of each crystal. Nice. Okay. It's pretty cool. Huh. Amazing. He even mentions about mineral compositions and crystal systems and formations too, and including the seven crystal systems too. Nice. Next, I'm gonna mention to you these two crystal and gem books that I find that are very, very interesting, and these books are actually great for me, for my recommendation to use for research, especially if you're gonna be if I'm gonna be creating my next videos. I would recommend Crystals and Gems from Mystical Properties to Magical Stories, and this was published in 2023. For those of you that are crystal and gemstone content creators, I would recommend this book as well. So does Crystalpedia as well. So Crystalpedia is also a great book to do some crystal and gemstone research as well. And this one is published in 2023, and this one is also published in that same year, 2023. So this book, Crystalpedia, is authored or written by Athena Parakis, PhD. This one, let me see who actually wrote or authored this book. There has to be an author. It's gonna have to, confirm who actually wrote this book. Very, very interesting. Well, it doesn't actually tell me exactly who actually wrote this book. But on the other hand, according to this book, this is actually produced for DK by Toucan Books. Well, the publisher is actually DK Penguin Random House. Yeah, they have a lot of contributors, a list of contributors here, and designers. So, I apologize for this, and I'm not able to actually find the author of the book. On the other hand, this book is so colorful. Like, look at these gems right here. So what I like about this book is that it actually mentions the history of each of these crystals and gems. So according to this book, on the back it says, people have been fascinated by crystals and gemstones since prehistory, using them for currency or decoration and symbols of status or love. Crystals and Gems explores the science of precious and semi-precious stones, explains their more intriguing and intangible qualities, and profiles the world's most famous and infamous jewels, from the 1,404 carat Star of Adam sapphire to the cursed Hope diamond. It even comes with photos and illustrations, and it even mentions the history of each of these gemstones. It even has, each of them also comes with healing properties and meanings as well too. Cool. And this is the reason why I like this book. I think I'm probably gonna have to use this book for my next content or crystal content videos, and I should probably include each of the history of each of these crystals and gemstones. It's pretty cool. I like this book. Crystalpedia. So this one is pretty cool. This one's very, very detailed, and what I like about this book is that it even includes the Mohs hardness scale as well, even not just crystal structures, place of origin, chakra correspondence, and astrological correspondence too, even healing and meaning to these. So this book also comes with beautiful illustrations as well too. So even the illustrations of different types of moonstones too. Okay. And for my next upcoming video, I'm probably going to be mentioning or talk about onyx, so stay tuned for that. Isn't this pretty cool? This one is silver, actually. So this book also include different types of metal as well. So they even include copper, silver, platinum, I think. Platinum is also included in here too. I just wanted to actually confirm to make sure. I thought they did. But also, they also include petrified wood too. Nice. Okay. It actually comes with beautiful illustrations. I love this book already. This is so cool. It even comes with agates and jaspers too. They're very colorful too. See? That's amazing. Even opals too. And some tektite too, like moldavite. Here you go. See? Oh well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video podcast and found it inspiring on your crystal and gemstone journey. And if you did, be sure to like and share it with others who might benefit this video. For more videos, shorts, live broadcasts, and future podcasts, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. You can find more details and helpful links about today's topic in the description below. So anyways, I'll do the best that I can to list everything and be able to actually find each corresponding links for these books. And some of them may be available also on Amazon and even Barnes & Noble too. Other than that, and even other retailers too, and online retailers. Well, anyways, thanks again for tuning in and thank you so much for your time. And until next time, stay curious and stay connected to your inner magic.